Okay, so hi, I'm Tara. I just wanted to tell a little bit of my testimony today and how I found Christ. So, I grew up very shy, and uh, as I got older, I turned to drugs and alcohol because I was self medicating. And, when I got, a little bit older in my 20s, I, had severe depression, as I had kids and everything. And, I had I turned to men, had very, toxic relationships, domestic violence. I just couldn't get away from the, you know, severe abuse, just the severe traumatic, relationships, I would try to get clean for a little bit, but I just kept going back to the men and the drugs, Um, I would go to treatment, try to do the NA thing, but, I couldn't find my worth, my identity, so eventually, I ended up losing all of my children, my 4 children, because of my addiction, and I eventually went to a program that was faith-based, and that had changed my life for the better. I knew God. Well, I thought I knew God, but I met Jesus and the Holy Spirit at this program. And, that changed everything. I fell head over heels in love with Jesus, and had a relationship with him that I never knew really existed. And I also was baptized in the Holy Spirit, which I never knew existed. And that set me free. I had a bold, courageous desire to proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ, and I believe that it not only set me free, but I now have a purpose, in life that I never had, and that, changes everything. Like before, I would stop using for a little bit. The longest clean time I had was like 2 years, but I never really had a purpose. Like, even though I was a mother, like I still never really felt like I had a purpose in this life. Now I have a purpose to find others, to help others find Jesus like I have, to help others find healing, to help others fall in love with Jesus like I have, to help others hopefully not lose their kids like I have, just to help others find hope, healing, freedom, help others get delivered from addiction, help others get baptized in the Holy Spirit, help others find their identity in Jesus Christ. One of my favorite scriptures is, it talks about taking every thought captive to the obedience of Christ, because the battlefield is in the mind, and that has been, I've had a lot of freedom in that, because that is so true. The enemy likes to place lots of thoughts into your mind. And once I had that revelation, that has been a lot of freedom and deliverance in itself. Rewiring, renewing your mind is powerful. And the only way we can do that is by staying in the Word, knowing the Word, renewing our mind with the Word, with our identity scriptures, which our identity is in Jesus Christ. That's been powerful, because I never knew my identity before. Even being a mother, that was my only identity, which is why, I turned to drugs even more, as hard as that is to admit, so it's great knowing our identity in Jesus, and knowing that anything and everything Jesus did on earth, in his ministry, we can do, and how beautiful is that? We can cast demons out of ourselves, out of others. We can help others heal, lay hands on the sick and see them recover. How great is that? What a purpose. Why would I ever go back? So if you need help in healing or restoration or addiction or finding hope, just don't be afraid to message me. Or if you want prayer, just message me and I would love to help. Thanks.